Hello, in my last video I read Dover Beach by Matthew Arnold. He was writing about the loss of faith in Victorian times. Now we're living in a very different historical moment, and yet the poem still has resonance for many people today. At a time where change has ripped away the certainties of many of our lives, we too may feel our relationship with the world and with others in our society has changed irrevocably. The poem ends with an undeniable sense of struggle and uncertainty. However, something in it continues to inspire years later. I'm going to be looking at the transformational power of language and images to help, to heal, and to take us forward. I profess myself to be a writer, yet at various times in my life, I've found myself unable to turn to writing at times when I've most needed it. These are times of challenge, stress, or grief. Yet when I do turn to writing, it is with the relief of coming home. It is the recognition of a refuge discovered long ago and somehow forgotten, ignored, or even avoided in the face of endless distractions, of so much busyness in a life rushing past far too quickly. I still experience the anticipation of a fresh start when I touch the crisp page of a notebook or feel the soft cover of a new journal, when picking up a good pen to start writing. That's not to say my laptop doesn't serve me well, to capture fleeting and elusive thoughts and turn them into something, a useful tool to get down the bones of a novel and then to endlessly edit it. Anyway, pen in hand or laptop at the ready, a writing activity comes to mind which evokes a sense of having a creative home, a place of retreat. That is, to write about a special place and to take yourself there. It may be a room remembered from childhood. It may be somewhere discovered on a holiday to remain forever a jewel in the memory. It may be an imaginary treehouse or a creative space in which everything is to hand for your present happiness and comfort. For W.B. Yeats, his sanctuary was to be found on the Lake Isle of Innisfree. He writes, "I will arise and go now, for always night and day I hear lake water lapping with low sounds by the shore, while I stand on the roadway or on the pavement's grey, I hear it in the deep heart's core." Perhaps you can recall experiencing such an eternal moment of bliss in nature, where the mind finally stills and there is only peace, in the observation of your own breath perhaps, or of breathing in a landscape, an ocean, a great sky, and allowing your heart to open to its wonder. Many of these special places are still here. They may be living in the haven of our own memory, or they may be places waiting to be found or returned to. So, in any time of deep struggle, I invite you to write. Write of what and who you truly love. Through the senses this time, begin with the words, I love to see, I love to hear, I love to touch, I love to taste, I love to smell. This is not an opportunity for indulgence. It is a way to reconnect with the world around us and ultimately with ourselves. It is a way to get past all the resistance, the challenges and overwhelm, and to return authentically and literally to our senses. More importantly, it is a call to wake up, for this is the only moment we truly have. Don't go back to sleep. The great 13th century Sufi mystic Rumi urges us. Don't go back to passivity. He says, don't be satisfied with the stories of others. Unfold your own myth. He offers an invitation to the infinite possibilities of our own creativity. Let the beauty we love be what we do, he says. There are 100 ways to kneel and kiss the earth. So, in a dark time, when we might question what it is we're trying to achieve with our writing, or in fact with our own lives, or why bother writing at all in the face of so many difficulties currently facing us, remember where writing can take you. And if you find you cannot write, remember that others have been there too and found their way, and maybe can help you find yours. I will finish with a beloved poem by Wendell Berry, which you may be familiar with. The peace of wild things, when despair for the world grows in me, and I wake in the night at the least sound, in fear of what my life and my children's lives may be. I go and lie down where the wood drake rests in his beauty on the water, and the great heron feeds. I come into the peace of wild things, who do not tax their lives with forethought of grief. I come into the presence of still water, and I feel above me the day-blind stars waiting with their light. For a time, I rest in the grace of the world, and am free. If you have enjoyed these videos, please subscribe. And also visit my Substack for the text versions. I look forward to seeing you next time for more poetry, inspirational words, reflection, and opportunities for writing.